Hello.
Good morning. How is everybody today? Oh boy, it is a beautiful August Sunday morning. It's the last Sunday of August. Can you believe this month is
crazy.
Going so fast? I'm not sure what's happening over here, but
What? You don't like my hat?
I like your hat. It's super great.
Thank you.
Yes, I think maybe we should go ahead and get started. It is the last Sunday of August, and this whole month we've been learning about the big idea of creativity, which, do you remember creativity?
Imagining what you could do because you're made in the image of God.
That's right. We are made in God's image. It's so cool. And so we know that God is creative based on, everything in the world around us.
That's right.
And if we're made in his image, then we have that creativity inside us too, which is so cool to think about, that we have the same kind of creativity as God. Obviously not to the same degree, but we have some of it because we're created in his image.
Yeah.
It's so cool. You're very creative in what you're wearing today.
I know, isn't it great?
I'm not exactly sure what the chef hat is about.
It's going to go along with the game that we're going to play here in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So they shall see
Perfect.
what we are doing.
We are doing.
Is that a good enough accent?
I think that's
Doing.
no.
Am I wrong on that one?
It's okay.
That's right.
We were going to talk about. Some of you are very creative, and I know that you use your creativity when you cook things.
Mm-hmm.
I know your daughter
Yep.
makes cookies and super creative. What's the one that's named after you that's your favorite?
It's called a Daddy-O.
A Daddy-O.
So it's oatmeal. It's got Reese's Pieces. Yeah, everybody loves those, right? And chocolate chips.
So she just created that.
She did. She's like, you know what? I'm going to put my dad's favorite things together and see what I can do. And man, it is delicious.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be super creative when you are when you're baking or doing something. So I also know that it's important sometimes to have the right balance of things as you're cooking.
Yes.
And so I have a game that we should play, and it's a good thing you wore that hat because our game today is kind of about cooking. Because when you cook, you often have to cook things with sugar.
Yep.
Because things without sugar may not.
Not as
Like
sweet.
Daddy-O's wouldn't be very good.
No, that would not
without
be good.
Sugar in them.
No.
And of course, you have to season things with salt.
Yes.
This is a big salt shaker. I love salty foods. That's my favorite.
I'm a big salty person.
I'm a salty favorite
Me too.
person. Okay, so our game today is about cooking, and we're going to name some different kind of familiar kinds of foods. And you guys have to guess, if the recipe for this food has more sugar in it or more salt. So based on what you know, how you've tasted it, does it have more sugar in it or more salt? Okay? You think you can do this?
Oh, yeah. This sounds like an easy one. I'm good at food games.
I know. Some of these are going to be kind of easy, but you guys can write your answers in the comments. We would love to see what you're saying. See if you can get these right, okay? The first one, I think you're going to be able to get.
Okay.
This is a pixie stick.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, yeah.
You don't think a pixie stick is
No, it's not salt.
not salty?
No.
You think it's got more sugar in it?
Definitely got more sugar in it.
You're right.
It's
That
like
one
straight
was
up sugar.
It is. It's basically like
Colored sugar.
fruity flavored sugar. Pixie stick has more sugar. Okay,
Yeah.
that was good. All right. The next one is my favorite,
Mm.
potato chips.
Ooh, those are good. What's your favorite potato chip, Miss Carla?
Probably Pringles.
Pringles, all right. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Just like the regular flavor?
Just plain,
All right.
original Pringles.
Good to know. All
Yeah.
right. I got an idea on this one.
You got an idea?
They got idea. Oh, they got a good idea. Actually, they know. They got it already.
I would think this would be fairly easy to guess.
I think so too.
What do you think?
Salt.
Yeah, it's salt. Salt. More salt.
Definitely gotta be salt.
Okay, you ready for another one?
Yep.
I bet Karis would know this one.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh, chocolate chip cookies.
I know it's got both.
You're right. I think it does.
It does, because I've made them before.
Oh, I feel like there might be a trick. Would you trick me? I'm trying to decide if Miss Carla would trick me. Would she trick me?
I know. I wouldn't. It does have both in the recipe.
I know it does. I know it has to. But I still feel like you've got to have more of the sugar, right?
What do you guys think?
I'm waiting to hear. I'm nervous.
It's sugar.
Oh,
More
okay.
sugar in chocolate chip cookies. They're sweet.
They are sweet.
I don't know if it counts the chocolate chips in that or not, but there's sugar in the chocolate chips too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Those are delicious. Now I'm
Yes.
hungry for chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, I am.
Okay, How about this one? Ice cream.
Oh. You know what? Don't you make ice cream with salt?
You have to use salt to make the ice
Oh man.
melt and like get cold enough to make the ice cream.
That's a hard.
But I think that I don't know if this counts the salt that you use to make.
Oh, it didn't count that?
I don't know.
Gosh. Okay.
That one's kind of tricky though.
Well,
What do
then
you think? More salt or more sugar in ice cream?
Yeah.
I think based on what you would taste.
Okay. Well, then I'd go with sugar.
It is sugar.
Woo, all right.
Sugar. Okay. This is not one of my favorite foods, but I know you like it.
What's that?
Guacamole.
I love guacamole. Oh, I love guacamole.
Yeah.
So good. Oh yeah, I know what
Guacamole.
this has got to be.
You know what this is
No,
going to be?
it's got to be.
Do you guys think
It's
it's
gotta be.
more sugar or more salt in guacamole? I don't know. If maybe they're like me, they don't like guacamole or they've never tasted it. Because it kind of looks yucky.
I know it looks a little weird. You're right. Avocado.
Sometimes when you see it, it doesn't look yummy. But oftentimes things that don't look so good taste delicious.
That is actually very true.
Yeah. What do you think, more salt or more sugar?
I think it's got more salt.
This one definitely has more salt. Guacamole has more salt. Good job. Okay, this one I think you should be able to get this one. How about a pretzel?
A pretzel.
Have you ever made pretzels?
We have at home. Which is making me try to think of what all we put in
I
it.
know it has yeast in it.
Yep. You have the flour. I think you have to use a little bit of sugar. if I'm
I don't know.
correct.
I've never made pretzels. I don't know.
I still feel like it. Whoa, these are hard.
I know.
I still think I got to guess though.
What do you guys think?
I think it's got to still be salt.
It is salt.
Woo!
More salt in pretzels. Good job. Okay. Now this is one of my favorite foods.
Oh,
Brownies.
brownies.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Brownies.
Brownies. Now think if we combine some of these, like if we put some brownies with some ice cream and some pretzels, that'd be
With maybe
delicious.
some chocolate chip cookies on top.
That would be maybe overload.
Oh,
Brownies.
Too
Do you think
much.
brownies have more sugar or salt?
I think they've got to have more sugar.
Definitely more sugar in brownies. Yes. And this one maybe sort of like the brownies, but how about cake?
Ooh, cake. Cake. I'm trying to think. I know Kara has baked a couple of cakes before.
Usually I just use a cake mix, so I'm not sure what's
I
in the
know.
mix.
That is very true.
I don't know what's in there. I just put the mix in and then some eggs and then some oil.
I mean, it's still got to be maybe.
What do you guys think?
I
You have the chef hat on. You should know this.
I'm going to go with sugar.
It is sugar. More sugar in cake. Very good. Okay, how about this one? Roasted broccoli.
Roasted broccoli.
That sounds delicious.
I'm trying to think.
I wouldn't want that on my ice cream with my cake.
No, that does
But
not.
it would be delicious on its own. I love roasted broccoli.
No. I mean,
It's not very sweet though.
no, I don't think so either. That's why I think I'm leaning in a different direction.
You think you're gonna go with?
I'm going to go with salt.
It is salt.
Yeah.
Salt on the roasted broccoli.
Salt.
A little, maybe some cheese sprinkled on
Oh,
there.
that's delicious sounding right now.
now I'm making my tummy hungry.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one more, last one. Ketchup.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Save the hardest one for last.
Because, like, you usually eat very salty things with ketchup.
You do.
Like, I think about my French fries.
They're very
And
salty.
I'm like, I love me some ketchup with my French fries, you know? But does that mean that it has more salt in it?
It's kind of got that tangy tomato flavor.
I know.
What do you guys think? Ketchup is got more salt or more sugar?
You know what? I really think this is true just because I've looked at the ingredients at ketchup before. I think it's sugar. I know. Surprising, but I think that's right.
This is fooling a few people.
Did it fool me?
It has more sugar.
Yes, I got it.
Ketchup has more sugar than salt. It's hard to think of that because you're right. You do eat it with salty food, so you would
Yes.
automatically think it's got more salt, but
Yep.
it actually has more sugar.
The only reason I know that is, again, because I've looked at the ingredients.
You're so smart.
I know.
It's the chef hat. I think it must have made you
Oh.
smarter today. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's probably time for us to sing a song. So I want you guys to stand up and we're going to sing together.
just wanna
thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good.
I just wanna
I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the game we played earlier, you changed hats, by the
I
way.
did.
I like this one better, I gotta be honest.
It's the splat.
I know. The game we played earlier was kind of a little taste
Nice. I see what you did there.
of our story today, which is actually a super cool part of the Gospel of Matthew, where Jesus is teaching. And so we're going to learn today about what Jesus was talking about when he told us that we should be like salt. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our story today.
A six-legged chicken. It's chicken for everyone. Sheep that can shear themselves. A pair of glasses that'll let you see behind you. Oh, yeah. Beef jerky made out of chicken? Novels! Oh, this is the best idea yet. Ah, where do they come from?
So strange.
Clothes that are made from other clothes. Pat Sajak scented deodorant.
Welcome to the So and So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and we're wearing awesome mustaches.
Yes, we are. Why?
Because we're chefs, and every self-respecting chef has a mustache.
Gordon Ramsay doesn't have a mustache.
Okay, that's one.
Bobby Flay, Emeril, Martha Stewart. doesn't have a
Subpar
mustache.
chefs.
They're like the most famous chefs in the world.
Below par.
Okay, who are the above par chefs then with mustaches?
Chef Louis.
The guy from The Little Mermaid? That doesn't count.
Oh, okay, what about Chef Remy from Ratatouille?
Oh, no. Those are whiskers, plus he's a rat and a cartoon. Doesn't count.
Aha! What about the greatest chef in history, Chef Boyardee? He was a genius.
Okay, you got me there. We're dressed like this because we are making an old family recipe today.
Snickerdoodle soup surprise?
Not your family's recipe. An old family recipe from someone who knows stuff.
Oh!
Bonjour.
Come on in, have a seat. Oh, this is cool.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Madeleine Lemord, but I am called Maddie, and I know quite a bit. I know every winner of the Tour de France for the last 2 decades. I know how to put together a Bugatti racing engine. But I am also known for what I can cook.
great. You're a cook.
Quoi? No, 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 no. I am a chef. And by the way, I do not have a mustache.
It suits you.
Merci.
So, what are you gonna cook for us today?
Le poisson.
Les poissons. Les poissons. Oh, I love les poissons.
Oh, me too.
But no. We are making a 250-year-old recipe passed down in my family for generations.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. What's the recipe for?
French fries.
You know, I heard that French fries actually originated from the country of Belgium.
Oh, so they're really Belgian fries.
Yeah.
No, they are French fries.
Yeah, but if you look on the internet,
They are French fries.
okay.
Some people like to peel the potatoes. My family's recipe leaves the skin on. Now we cut them.
All right, where do we?
Voila.
Start.
You batter the fries.
All right.
This batter is what makes these French fries so special and so delicious. This batter is made with flour ground from the wheat kernels from the finest wheat fields in France. And then we add a precise amount of white grape juice squeezed by hand directly into the bowl. And then, of course, this batter contains the perfect blend of our secret family herbs and spices.
Yum. Batter up.
You
Yep.
put the duck fat in the pot.
All right, this is duck fat.
Yes, of course. What else would you cook in?
Yeah, Brandon.
Sorry. So, Chef Maddie, is there like a recipe or something in a cookbook or on the internet that in case anyone wants to try this
The
at home?
internet? A cookbook? Quoi? No. This is a secret family recipe. I was taught this recipe by my father, who learned it from his mother, who learned it from her great aunt, who learned it from her great grandfather, Chef Jean-Baptiste Honoré Lemonde.
Did he have a mustache?
We do not tell people the secret of the recipe because then everyone would know it.
Well, I just thought that if the recipe is so delicious that you would want other people to know it so they could, share in the deliciousness.
This is something I have not thought about. It has always just been a recipe passed down in my family.
Oh, well, I can't wait to pass it down my throat into my belly. So are we going to cook these Belgian fries or what?
Yes, of course. You must bake them bit by bit at 375 degrees until they are golden brown.
Wait. You're sticking around to watch us cook them, right?
Oh, I'm afraid not. No, I do not think I can keep this recipe to myself any longer. Everyone should know, no?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, what?
Be on the lookout for Chef Maddie's cookbook where all my secrets will be revealed.
Magnifique!
Bye. She didn't even say bye.
Well, she's in a hurry. Do you want to put these in the oven?
Oui, oui.
Oh, you speak French now.
No. I have to tinkle. Oui, oui. Ah! Oh! I had to tinkle and put on some skin. Ow!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys! What's that delicious smell?
Oh, we're cooking up some French fries, Kellen.
Yeah, they should be ready by the time the story's over.
Well, let's get to it. The story today comes from Jesus' most famous sermon in the Bible. And since Jesus preached this sermon from the side of a mountain, today we call it the Sermon on the Mount.
The sermon from the mouths? I thought all sermons were from the mouths.
No, the Sermon on the Mount. It's short for mountain.
A short mountain is called the hills.
Okay. So, everyone, this is my friend Horvath. I'm guessing he's here to help me tell today's story.
Thank you for having me on your shows, Kellens. I am Horvath, and I am an expert in combining the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
Perfect. So, I'll tell the story, and Horvath, you give us some exercises to help us remember it.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so Jesus was talking to a crowd of people from the side of a mountain. One of the things he said to his followers was this: "You are the salt of the earth."
First exercise. Okay, we are going to make salt for the earth. All right, so I put my hands on my hips like this and then rotate around. Click, 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 click. This is called the salt grinder. We do it 24 times. Ready? Go. 1. Click, click, click. 14. Click, click, click. Elastigirl. Click, click, click. 3-hole punch. Click, click, click. 24. Hey, we made salt of the earth.
Okay, that was fun, but what do you think Jesus was talking about when he said, "You are the salt of the earth"? Yeah, so when Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth," I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying we actually taste like salt. But salt is used to make food taste better, and salt is used to keep certain foods fresh. So maybe if we're the salt of the earth, Jesus was saying that we have the opportunity to make the world better somehow. You see? Okay. Jesus kept going. He said, "You are the light of the world."
Second exercise. We are not salt anymore. Click, 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 click. We are lights. So let us pretend to be lighthouses. Stand straight and rotate your head like a light all the way around. I call this turn the lights on. We do it 137 times. Go. 1. 26. Grape nuts. Willie Shoemaker. 137. Oh, what's next, Kellens?
Right. So first Jesus called people who followed him salt, and then he said we were light. Well, what do you think that means? Oh no, don't do that again. No. Here, maybe this will help. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world." People don't light a lamp and put it under a bowl, right?
Right.
Right. Instead, they put it on its stand. Then it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they'll see the good things you do, and they'll bring glory to your Father who is in heaven.
I think I understand.
You do?
No.
That's okay. It can be confusing sometimes. Jesus was saying that if you are someone who trusts and follows him, you should live in such a way that brings light into what can sometimes be a dark world. You should be looking for creative ways to do things and creative ways to love others. And when we do that, it will point others to God.
All right. Let's do this. 7th exercise. I call this one ladders to heaven. So we can point people to God's. Okay, so we raise our hands and legs at the same times, just like we are climbing the ladders to heaven. And then when we reach the top, we point like this. Huh? Okay, we climb 45 of the ladder rungs. Go. 1, 6, 45. Now point to God because he is the most important. I think I need to take the elevator.
Good idea. Bye, Horvath.
Going down.
Well, just in case that wasn't clear, it boils down to this. You have the light inside of you, and it's up to you to decide how to use it. You can keep it to yourself, or you can let it shine. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen. Hey, what are some ways we can shine our lights?
Oh, there are so many different ways because everyone is so different. Sometimes it's as simple as being nice to someone. Anyone can do that. But sometimes you need to use your own unique talents and abilities to point people to God. What's important is that you don't keep it to yourself. I mean, do you ever think about how you'd feel if someone didn't point you to God?
I'd feel so left out.
Yeah, Jesus has been such a big part of my life. I want everyone to know him.
Exactly.
You're the best, Kellen. Thanks for shining your light.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Let's do it.
All right, reveal the question.
Who first told you about God's story?
What a great question, because those were people who shone their light to us. For me, it was a guy named Brett in my senior class at high school.
Oh, cool. For me, it was my grandmother.
Oh, cool.
For me, it was my mom when she took me to Sunday school for the first time.
Awesome.
Are the fries ready yet?
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yum.
Yum, too. Also yum. These are amazing.
Yeah, good.
We gotta tell people about this.
I think you're right. I think we should.
No, now! We need to tell people right now. Hey, everybody, you gotta try this.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week for another So-and-So show.
Lunch is all gone. Try it right now. Right now.
John,
Lunch. I'm ready to play. I'll be running. You do the spin. All of them. Go good. Good.
Man, such a great story.
That's Jesus for you.
He's such a great teacher.
I know.
I love how he just takes things that you don't even think would like represent anything.
Nope.
And then he shows you how like powerful that thing can be when you think about it in terms of yourself.
Right.
So like the salt, for example.
Yes.
Right? Like whenever he says that how if you don't have any more salt, how can things be salty anymore? Like you lose the taste of that thing. And he says that that's basically like us. Like what if we are not out there being the light in this dark world, and what if we're not seasoning it with the flavor of saltiness, right? Then what would this world be like?
Not so good.
It would not be fun at all.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what like my favorite, like what Pringles would taste like without any salt.
Oh, no. Or like we used earlier, the sugar. Could you imagine ice cream without sugar?
No,
Just be milk, right?
that's no good.
That's no fun at all. That's no fun at all.
No.
So like we need to be these things. It's important for us, right? And that's God has created us to be the salt and the light.
Yeah.
That's such a cool story.
We're created that way.
We're made that way.
Yeah.
That's the way he made us, so that we can shine Jesus' light.
That's
and
good
that we can
stuff.
flavor the places that we're at. I know that sounds a little weird with the flavor idea.
No,
but
that's
it's true.
true.
But
Yeah,
it's true. Like
yeah.
you could, I mean, again, like we said, you could imagine not being able to taste those things. It'd
Yeah.
be weird. It'd make things weird.
So we're actually created to do this, to go out and share God's story with the world. It's part of what we're created to do, guys. A big part.
Yes. I mean, that's really that's the mission that he left us.
It is.
So yeah,
So if we're not doing it, we're not being very salty.
that's right.
Although I think people use the word salty in the wrong way sometimes.
You're right. That is a weird thing that they say now. Like you're salty.
Maybe we should change that.
What could we change it to?
Which is me, like, whenever we say, I'm feeling salty today, maybe it means I'm feeling like I want to tell people about Jesus.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Rather
You're
than
taking
like,
it away. You're
yeah,
taking it back from them.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
rather
you.
than mean it like I'm feeling angry or grumpy.
Oh.
Be like, I'm feeling salty. Let's go tell
Feeling
people.
salty. I need to tell somebody about Jesus today.
I think that's cool.
I love it.
That's cool. Speaking of salty,
Yeah.
I know somebody who likes the salt water.
Yeah, you're right. He sure does.
It's our friend Surfer Sam. He's going to tell us about our memory verse. So let's take a look at our salt water loving friend, Surfer Sam.
Dude, it's a little too sweet. I think I put a little too much sugar in there, you know? Dude, totally throws off the whole thing when you get too much pineapple sweetness in there. Gotta have just the right combo. Man, I totally loved you guys' story this week. It was so good what Jesus said, right? He said, oh, yeah, I got this poster from a good friend of mine. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, we're supposed to be the salt and the light. Man, that just blows your mind. Like those things are so small, but they're so important, you know? Anyways, what else is important is that we're hiding God's word in our heart. And this is what our memory verse has said all month long. Hopefully you got it down now. Here we go. Ready? It says this, Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. Psalm 145:3. Man, that's so true. God is so amazing. It's hard to understand him. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he shows us who he is, which is so cool. And then not only that, he wants us to show other people who he is. Totally sweet. Hey, we'll catch you guys next month, all right? Sweet.
Oh, that's Surfer Sam.
He is hilarious.
He's salty.
He's very, well, when you were swimming in the ocean,
I
guess
know.
you gotta be salty.
Well, he's telling us things about Jesus,
Well, that's
so
true.
that makes him a
An
little
incredible
salty.
verse. Yeah, that's
Teaching us that cool verse about how God is so great and he's worthy of our praise. So good.
It is.
That's salty.
Hopefully you guys got that memorized now.
I hope so.
This is 5 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we have a really cool opportunity coming up that is a chance for you to show saltiness
Yeah.
in a good way.
Miss Carla, I love how you're doing that. That's great.
Thanks. So if we're going to show some saltiness to the world around us, one of the ways that we can share that is by helping others in need. And so our church does these really cool food drives from time to time. And this one, we want to specifically partner with you guys, the kiddos of our church, current kids. And your opportunity is to share your favorite cereals.
Ooh.
I know. Like maybe they're
Oh.
salty and maybe they're sweet. I don't know. Do you have a favorite cereal?
Oh, absolutely.
What's your favorite?
This is horrible because it's not one that as an adult I probably should eat anymore. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, that's a good
Love
one.
Cinnamon Toast
That's
Crunch.
definitely more sweet than
Oh,
salty.
absolutely more sweet.
I like that one. I like Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Just like your basic flakes.
So kind of sugary, but still not as definitely it's not sugary as mine.
That's true. That's
But
true.
still really.
So whatever favorite cereal, or maybe it's not your favorite cereal, maybe you just think it might be somebody else's favorite cereal. So coming up on September 12th, that is that Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
So we're gonna have two different times you can bring it, either on Saturday or on Sunday. Drop by the church, bring some boxes of cereal so that we can share with our current cupboard and just the people in need around this area. It's a great way to show people your saltiness.
And I have it on good authority
Oh dear.
that there's going to be some fun people here
I know.
when you do drop it off.
I am really hoping that there's going to be like a Count Chocula or a Captain Crunch somewhere. I know that there's maybe Toucan Sam.
That's
They're
what
going to
we're
be here to greet you and to help get the cereal out of your car,
gonna
which
be
is
great.
super cool. So you can bring those on Saturday. We're going to give you some more details about that coming up in the next couple of weeks. And then on Sunday, the 13th, you can also bring those just to church on that Sunday.
Yep.
So cool.
Very cool.
All right, that's it. Should we pray us out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Father God, we thank you so much that you are our God and that you are so amazing in everything that you've made, and specifically in how you've made us. That you've made us to be able to share the story of what Jesus has done for us. I pray that we would be salty this week, that as we see our neighbors, as we see friends, that we would find that we want to share the story of what Jesus has done. So fill us with your love this week, that we would see others the way that you see them as well. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. See y'all.